It's Grace. In this video I'm going to talk more about people who some would use an everyday kind of thought on it is that person's being paranoid. You know, this isn't any kind of diagnosis, it isn't any kind of advice or anything. Read the disclaimer below this video on YouTube. And one size doesn't fit all anyway, but when people think the other, in this one, and I've got more videos to come, in this one, when people think that the person, like they're seeing a situation go on and between two people, and one side, you know, each side has their, what some would call flying monkeys, and which one is which, but they think that the other is doing them wrong. And people, onlookers, you know, that aren't really on either side, say none of this is going on. You know, they're saying that you know, they think that person's, they're both being kind of paranoid. They're not doing that, you know. You see what I'm saying? First, I'm going to clear up this one part. Say you have somebody who is doing wrong to another person. Okay, that person plays the victim. They have flying monkeys, what they're calling the flying monkeys these days. People who take their side and go out and do their wrongdoing, you know, because they believe this person's being harmed, persecuted, you know, by that other person, when it's actually they're the ones doing it to that other person. Now, the other person, there are people who are seeing it going on and saying, no, that's wrong. So do they actually become that person's flying monkeys? I've done a video on this before. Or are they more the defenders, the protectors? And is that a good thought? I mean, a good thing for them to do, because in my view, in a way, but not totally, it's as though they're saying they don't have enough faith in that one person, that one person can protect themselves. Sometimes it's true that the one person alone can't protect themselves. So the defenders or the protectors may be doing a good thing, might not be doing a good thing. It really depends on the situation. One size doesn't fit all. Now, as onlookers, whether, you know, on either camp, we might say, look at this situation and say, I don't see any of it. You know, they're just being too touchy, is you know, too sensitive, some would say these days, you know. But how do we know? How do we know what's going on behind the scenes? And who are we to judge? We do judge, and judgment is not always a bad thing, because if we didn't judge situations, we wouldn't be alive. I mean, some of them, not to the paranoid, to the extreme. You know, there is middle ground to everything. One extreme or the other is usually not good. There's a middle ground. You know, we make judgment to save our, you know, for safety reasons. You're walking down a dark alley and somebody's approaching, you make assumptions, you make judgment on, is this person safe? Is the situation safe? What's going on? Yeah, survival mode, you know, survival reasons. But in this kind of thing, when you're not totally involved, you're not a part of it, you know, being judgmental, well, we all are in some way. What's going on? What's the situation? You know, we've watched a lot of mystery, maybe read a lot of mystery books, you know, but you kind of get involved in what's going on, and we judge. But if you say something and you don't really know the true story, what are you doing? Think about it. So to this part. Now, we don't really know what's going on. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You might not know the whole background and all that. And as it is, we humans, we really don't know what is totally motivating another person. We don't even know what's totally motivating ourselves. Okay, so we can't really say, well, the reason she's doing that is not because of this, but it's because of that. Okay, so that's one thing. But the thing about it is, the people involved in it, how do they know what the other person's doing? And it is about making assumptions and making judgments on what the other person's doing. But what about when it becomes a problem that the person, that anything that person says, they take it as it's about them. It's always about them. That person might not have might not even know you, you know, online, or you know, they're not meaning you. They're thinking of what's going on in their own life, and they're saying what's going on in their lives. And the other person says, oh, she's talking about me. He's talking about me. He's doing it again. No, that person is, the world does not revolve around you. Okay, now as an onlooker, you're going to say, that person thinks the world revolves around them. But what if it is true? You see, it gets confusing. And how do we know which side to be on? Why are we wanting to be on either side? Yeah, I think many of us know we want to see good triumph over evil. Well, there are some people who like that evil triumphs over, good, yeah. But anyway, you see how it can get confusing, and I'm going to keep doing more videos about this kind of topic, about people being a little on the paranoid side, not a diagnosed, like I said, more of an everyday kind of thing. I've said in more than one video. But yeah, because of that's kind of like another situation I've noticed lately. And it's not just new. None of this is new to me at all that I've seen. I really have another video I want to do about how everything just seems to be these days that it's the same kind of scenes, just different performers. And it's been like that for many years of my life. Same scenes, different performers. And I've never really seen anybody do anything to resolve it. There's not one solution to all of them. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would, and I'll talk to you all in another video. Bye.